Hello kids, I am Monika Mahendru from LAHS and I will be your English teacher for the new session. This is our first session of online teaching. You are all aware of the COVID-19, that is the coronavirus that has come up as a villain for the entire human race today. Children, I know you all must be taking proper precautions and following the rules and the regulations set up by the government for our safety. Keep washing your hands properly with soap and water many a times in a day. Sanitize your hands often. Dear children, stay home, stay safe. Dear children, now we will start our first grammar lesson. But before I start, let me introduce you to the book which we will be using for our new session. It is the Elementary Grammar and Composition for Class 5 by N.K. Agarwala. The first lesson we will do is the sentence. Dear children, when we speak or write, we use words to express our thoughts. But if these words are not in proper order, they will not make a complete sense. Therefore, group of words that makes complete sense is called a sentence. A sentence always begins with a capital letter. A sentence always ends with a full stop. Now, dear children, let's unjumble these group of words to frame sensible sentences. Fly, bees, flower, to, from, flower. Now, let's frame it to a sensible sentence. Bees fly from flower to flower. Dear children, kindly notice that the first letter is capital and at the end we have added a full stop. Now this is a complete sentence. Next, with floor, she, cleaned the brush. She cleaned the floor with a brush. Next, mother, early, my, morning, up, gets, in, the. The correct sentence, my mother gets up early in the morning. Next, happiness, there is no health without good. The correct sentence, there is no happiness without good health. Dear children, please see that each and every sentence is beginning with a capital letter and ending with a full stop. They are all giving us complete sense. So these are proper sentences. Next, we will learn about phrases. Dear children, a phrase is a part of a sentence but not a complete sentence. So we can say group of words which makes sense but not a complete sense is called a phrase. A phrase generally does not have a verb. Now let's look upon these examples. In the park, in a few days, behind the door, once upon a time. Children, these are only phrases. These are only part of a sentence, but they are not giving us a complete sense. Now let's frame them to proper sentences. Now, dear children, let's turn these phrases to sentences. Many children are playing in the park. You can see on your screen that the phrase in the park now has a sense. We will be starting with the new session in a few days. This phrase again you can see is now turned into a sentence and it has a complete sense. Neha is hiding behind the door. Behind the door is now transformed into a sensible sentence. Once upon a time, there was a lazy king. This also has been transformed into a sensible sentence. Dear children, after learning what is a sentence and a phrase, let's now learn about the difference between a phrase and a sentence. A phrase is a group of words which makes sense but not complete sense, whereas a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Generally, a phrase does not have a verb, whereas a sentence has a verb in it. So, dear children, I hope you understood what has been told about the sentence and the phrase in the session. Now, let's recall. A group of words that makes complete sense is called a sentence. A sentence always begins with a capital letter. It ends always with a full stop. A phrase is a group of words which makes sense but not a complete sense. A phrase generally does not have a verb. So, my dear children, keep learning and revising. Keep watching the video to understand the chapter well. Till then, stay home, stay safe, follow all the preventive measures. Take care and goodbye.